Here's the Sofirn SC33. It is a 21700 powered light with an XHP70.3 LED in there. So check it out. It's locked because it has the auto lock feature, but this is one of the newer ones, so no problem. We just turned off the auto lock feature. We no longer have it. It can hang out in your pocket as long as you need it to. You bring it out of your pocket and you can immediately hit the button and you're good to go. Really cool. Glad they got rid of that. If you needed to get rid of it, if people like it, you can have it. You can just not click it 4 times. That only works while the battery's in there. If I was to take the battery out and put it back in, it's going to be back on auto lock, so you just got to disable it again. But it stays disabled for the duration of the battery being in there. It has Type-C charging, good port cover, nice and deep. Look how deep that rubber is. It stays in there really well. I haven't had any, accidental it opening up, flying open or anything. Nice button, nice response with the button. I really appreciate that. Check out that clip. It's screwed on, it's fixed, it's not going anywhere, it's not sliding around like most lights. They've done a good job on this. It has a little battery indicator light right there to let you know when you need to charge it up. I actually used the 21700 that came with it, but I also threw another battery in here. I've been using this Samsung 50E just to try it out, and I'll show you why. I've got the Acebeam E70 over here off camera, and with the Acebeam E70 it's kind of comparable, I think, so I'm going to get both of these out tonight to show how they're both looking in the dark, give you some beam shots. But with this Acebeam E70 you can't use just any 21700 in it. I had to use only their 21700 in it. If somebody out there has found another battery that they can use in this, let me know. It has a button top, it's protected, and it has a charging port in the side. And I actually wound up damaging this battery a little bit trying to use it in another light way back in the day, and I just wound up saying, all right, this battery stays in there, it's not going anywhere. The threading's kind of a pain to grab a hold of, as you can see, but you can't just put any light in here unless you start doing spacer type stuff, and I wasn't really into the little magnets and stuff. And I guess you can go find some button top batteries, but I haven't done that. I just really appreciate that these batteries are so much easier to come by. You can find them so much quicker, and they're readily available. I will also go ahead and say, when we're looking at this thing tonight, you're going to notice that the tint is a little bit different. This has been modded. There's a 3000K tint, same LED in there, and it's going to be a little bit different. Kind of unfair, I know, but this is the 6000K. So we had to turn that auto lock feature off again because I showed you all that battery. But now that the battery's back in there, as long as I don't open it up, auto lock stays off because I just disabled it with the 4 clicks. Y'all just got to see how that works. That's pretty cool. Well, that's about it for right now. I just wanted to give you all a daytime look, and we'll get them out tonight and compare them. I can't really think of anything else that I have to compare these to, or to compare this to, so it's just going to be the Acebeam E70, and we'll just go from there and see what's up. Alright, nice. Now it's dark. Here's the SC33 at low power, and we'll go ahead and hit it up to turbo just to give you an idea of the reach and the throw. Not only are you filling out an entire yard, just stepped it back down to show you what it's like to walk with this thing. Good amount of flood. You've also got a good amount of throw. Now I'm going to go ahead and bring up the Acebeam E70. There's that warmer 3000K I was telling you about. And I say it's comparable. The tint is different, obviously. I already warned you about that. But, if you're walking along a trail or whatever and you're using this thing, you're going to have the same effect out of either of these lights, but you just saved yourself some money, and you can use an easier to find 21700 flat top, and that to me is pretty awesome. So there's those two. Let's go to turbo side by side. I mean, I know that you can get the button top batteries and run them in these more expensive lights, but they're not as easy to come by any means. There's E70 on the right, SC33 on the left. That SC33 is hanging in there, temperature wise. It's not getting too hot. Alright, and just for fun, let's go ahead and bring up this IF23. This is the Sofirn IF23. In case you have one of these, I can give you an idea of what you'd be looking at. Side by side, IF23 on the right and SC33 on the left. It's a good amount of light. Alright, well, if you have any questions, hit them up in the comments. Thanks for watching.